So we are discussing about the SAP implementation project. As part of the implementation project, so here we are discussing about the implementation methodologies. So here in that one of the methodology we are talking about the SAP methodology. SAP methodology here. In SAP methodology, so if every methodology there are the list of process, there are the common motives here, like so to build the systems, to hand over the system go live and support activities. So they are the phases here, the common phases for every, but the thing is here one or two phases maybe the naming convention will be different here, but the motive, the final outcome is we have to deliver the project, we have to timely, we have to deliver the project to the customer here. That's what, so we have to do that one here. This is what we have to, so we are doing here, right? So as part of this SAP methodology phases, so we have the first phase that is called the so project preparation activities here, right? The project preparation. So in that project preparation, what we do, the preparation activities for the, so your project preparation activities, initial planning, the scope of items, goals, project goals, and hiring the team, onboarding the team. The HR team will get the requirement from the project managers, they need this kind of people, so candidates, so that based on that people will start hiring and onboarding and training the team members and everything. That what it will happen in the project preparations and everything. Next one is the business blueprint. Next one is the blueprint here. So blueprint means it's purely documentation here. So blueprint means it's a purely documentation here, means so this year this is the first phase. They will kick off meetings, and so and configuration, the kick off meetings, discussion with the customers. So this and all the things they will discuss with the customer here, they will discuss with the customers and everything here, kick off meetings here, right? So diagrammatics, and so kick off sign off meetings and plans. So all those things, documentation, mainly for the documentation here, they will plan it here. And realization phase here. So here the all people will do the realize here, they will get the realize here. So this is the phase here. As a technical consultant means, especially coming to the basis people here this is the place we will start downloading the softwares, we will start installing the so databases, we will start installing the application on top of the database. Then we will do the initial configurations, then so we will build the quality systems, then we'll hand over the development system to the development folks, developer people will start doing the development, functional team will do, and developers, then security respective teams will start doing the respective teams in the SAP systems here, right? This is the phase, realization phase here, configurations, testing, documentations, and end user testing key. So this kind of people, so they will do it in the realization phase here. This is the realization, this is the actual phase where we start the installations and configurations. So all the phases we will start it here. This is the phase here, realization phase here. So the next one is called the final preparation. Next one is called the final preparation activities here, right? So once the realization, your data, test data is prepared, configured, quality systems, production system environment. So you suppose like if people have got the list of interfaces, end user training, data conversions, and UAT. So this kind of tests, everything, integration test, final design, configurations, everything they will complete in the in one phase, that is called the realization phase. In the realization phase here, so here they will start doing the this kind of activities and everything here, right? So that is the technically we have a lot of work we have to do it in the in this phase here, realization phase here, right? So the next one is the final preparation for here, the final preparation activities here. So the final preparation activities means, so here we will prepare the system for the production release here, means the to release the production system, means here all the activities we do in the production systems here, right? Prepare the system for the production release. Prepare, so prepare the internal external organizations for the go live activities. Why? Because so final preparation, suppose if you miss anything, if any debugs, any bugs, that we will fix it out here. Then final testing, cutover, data cutover preparation, and end users training who wants to use the production system, giving the training to them, system IDs creation for them, and system support organization in place, technical help desk, and support teams, and operational for production environment, and they're the organizational challenges, go no go decisions. These and all the things they will do it in the final preparation phases here, right? Here we do all the technical activities, then in the final preparation activities here, so they will prepare the system for the production releases in the production systems. Then they will prepare for so go live activities, cut our data preparation tasks and meetings, end user trainings, cut our data preparation, cut our test plan, data for converted. So this is a technical help desk team. Why? Because next phase, this is going for the live, business is going for the live here, right? The next phase, business is going for the live and support activities here. So in that case, then before it's going to the live, so if any pending activities, so any other activities, then it's they will do it in the final preparation activities here, final preparation activities they will perform it here, right? So then why? Because here the one of the client they need SAP for their food business. So the SAP, the people are, so the person wants to start, they are going to start a food business in India, food business in India. So for that one, he need one application. Definitely, he need a application and databases. So he want to implement the SAP solutions to optimize the some of the process and business solutions here. Then in that case, he went for the bidding and it will win by the one of the so company. Then they will start doing the preparation activities and how many systems you require diagrammatic, and they will start doing the developing the developments, and based upon the customer, and doing the installations, configurations, and each and everything. Then they will do the final preparation for the go live activities and everything here. Then go live date, once we got the go live date confirmation from the customer client, go live date means the business is live from that day onwards here. So business is live from that day onwards, it will be live here, right? That's why go live activities will happen here, right? So here, so go live means the project is live, the business owns and execute the new business process and systems in the production systems here, the go live. They will announce the one of the go live date. So tomorrow onwards our business will be live, means people will start can start booking the orders, people will start booking the orders, payments. So each and everything they will start using their applications and everything here, go live. So here the business owns and execute the new business process, monitor the business results, so monitor the production environment, establish the center of excellence for the support and enhancements. So this kind of activity, live production environment here, each and everything here it will be do in the production environment here at our operational help desk, and go live, post go live, end user training, updated the business cases, and go live, and close the project here, close the project here. That's what it will they will do it here, resolution. Then support team, they will hand over the support team will monitor the daily say production systems here. They will monitor the tickets, resolution of the tickets, hand over the project to the support team. This kind of activities we will do it here. So if any completion of the pending activities, modification, technical specifications, all those things will happen in the go live and support phase here. So sometimes what happens, so this we will call it as the project, this we will call it as the project activities here. Project activities means, so project team will perform sometimes. So sometimes what happens, same project team will do the support activities also. Support project means once the business is live here, then so here support team will do the support activities, daily monitoring and importing the transports, daily monitoring of the production systems issues, So if any end user issues, users will fix it out. So this kind of support will be done by the your support team. Support team will perform this kind of activities in the systems here, this kind of activities here, support activities, go live and the support activities will be performed by this one here, go live and support activities here, right? So then once the support activity is done, then there is a run SAP. There is a run SAP, the run SAP as well here. Run SAP means here, so they have implement they will run the implemented SAP solutions, optimize the solutions by optimize solution by the operational team standards, right? So then support team also there is a scope, right? Why? Because project team implemented, then support team also there is a scope of activities, means what activities they have to perform. So daily monitoring and updating the systems enhancements. So then any new systems they want to create it here, any refreshes, regular tasks, monthly tasks, weekly tasks, daily tasks, and so yearly tasks, annual tasks, this kind of things here, right? So the assessments of the operational standards, then operational design process here, set up the process, transition into the production, trainings, rollouts, design, setup. So this kind of activities they will perform in the run, right? Resolution of the tickets, monitoring the tickets in the support tool, and proper documentations, meetings of the status. This kind of things will happen in the so here, right? So this will cover, this will be in the implementation side. So these are all the things will cover in the implementation side here. So main aim is starting the project and delivering the project to the in a timely manner. By following the this SAP methodologies, we can rightly provide the we can rightly provide the we can hand over the project to the teams here. We can rightly provide the so plans, rightly provide that support, rightly provide the timely updates, this kind of things we can provide it as part of the this implementation project here. Implementation project means implementing the SAP systems, implementing the SAP systems here. That's what we have to do it in the as part of the implementation plan here, right? So then our main work starts with the realization phase. Our main work starts in the realization phase here, right? Realization phase where we start the actual SAP related activities here, right? Here, so here one word maybe if you understand, so there is a landscape here. So as I mentioned here, development, so then quality and production systems here, right? So here normally, so we have to build the three SAP systems minimum for the so one project here, right? One is the so development, then quality, then production activities here. Development, quality, and production activities here. So development. So development to quality, then quality to production activities are here, right? Production activities are here. So here the development, all the developers will do the, here we need to build the SAP system, here also we have to build the SAP system, here also we have to build the SAP system here. So but the you are building here means that is a different purpose, which means the developers will perform the development of the screens, programs, reports, each and everything here. Then we will move the changes whatever they have developed to the quality system here. Then in the quality, functional team will do the testing, our testing team will do the testing of the all the work and everything here in the quality system here. Then they will move the changes to the production system here. In the production system, actual your here in the production system, here the business will start using the your business production system here. End users start logging to the system here. So here more the changes and everything. Suppose if you want to do some changes are here, then it has to come from the development, again testing and production. So directly we cannot do any changes in the production. Why? Because it's a production live environment, business actively using this application, so you cannot do any changes in the directly here. So if anything has to come as per the organizational standard, So then you have to come to the development to quality, development to quality, then quality to the production. You have to come here. That is what we have to follow the standards here. This is the standards we have to follow it in a organization here. So these things we need to plan it here. These things we have to plan in the systems here. That's what here. So sometimes, so the failures, what are the reason for the implementation failures? Sometimes the project failure, so project will go failure status here sometimes. So if you don't follow the correct process and everything here, what are the some kind of main known reasons here, the project failures, right? The project failures here, the user requirement, the requirements are different, not properly documentation, you have not properly documentation, that is one of the, so one of the cause. And also understanding the requirement, adapting the requirement, so in the into the SAP sometimes what will happen, the whatever the you are understanding is wrong, whatever your understanding as per the customer bidding, that is wrong here, that is wrong. So that is the one thing here. And also the motivation, employees retention, then risk evaluation, risk mitigation, and the growth of the business requirement here, right? The poor ERP package selection during the implementation time, the package and versions are very wrong here. You have chosen the very less memory and less space for the system here, right? The testings go live and training the end users, so that is also you have not correctly done it here. The project management tools are used, so miscellaneous time and efforts. So these many things will cause the implementation will fail, implementation will fail it here, implementation will fail it here, right? That is the one thing here. So to perform this one in the realization project here, you need to properly do the sizing. Sizing also one of the important approach. Sizing also one of the important approach here. So here the sizing means what? In the realization phase, exactly we will start the our work here, exactly we will start the our work here. So first of all, hardware sizing is very important here. Hardware sizing, why? Because hardware is the base, that is the first activity. So people will start procuring the hardware, means, so how much CPUs, how many RAMs we required, what is the size of the RAM, what is the storage, what is the network, what is the operating system. So these things will comes under the hardware requirements and everything here, right? So the hardware requirements sizing we have to perform here, right? Why? Because, so here the hardware requirement means the process of converting all their business requirement into technical requirements such as CPU, memory, network, disk storage. So we will converting, means the business requirements are like a, they have 100 users, then there is a data, then they will log into, they will do, but based upon the users, then we have to convert their requirement into the, so the technical requirement, business requirement, the process of converting business requirement into technical requirements is called the, so the hardware sizing here, right? Hardware means what are the things will comes under the picture here. So CPU, then RAM memory, then storage, so then network, these and all the things will comes under the picture here, right? The business requirement, number of business requirement, normally we have to ask this question, number of users who will work on the systems, the number of users or number of objects are created in the systems here, right? Normally the sizing we can perform by using the web based tool, that is called the quick sizer tool. Quick sizer tool you can use it. So using this SAP quick sizer tool, we can perform the sizing here, right? We can perform the sizing here, right? The hardware vendors to determine the hardware independent sizing units, the cost to the, there is a, so cost for the customers and partners and hardware vendors, those things are involved. Why? Because the procuring the hardware, the cost is involved. And also we need to check whether those hardware will support to the SAP or HANA or other SAP product, it will support or not, we need to check first, right? So that is the one of the important thing here, right? And also hardware sizing, two types here, right? Sizing can be performed using the two types here. One is the user based sizing, then second one is the number of objects. So object based sizing here. So user based sizing means it is calculated based upon the number of users who work on the system, with the different types here, right? So you work on the system, number of users, based upon the number of users we can come to know the how much RAM, how many CPUs, and storage and network related information we will come to know. That is called the hardware sizing. Why? Because this is the first activity will be done by the your infrastructure team. But sometimes if they ask you to perform the hardware sizing analysis, how much is required means we can say there are the two types of sizing. By using the two methods we can get the hardware sizing. One is user based sizing, second one is the objects based sizing. User based sizing and object based sizing here. Users means number of users here, number of users, based upon the number of users, based upon the each user dialog step, we will come to know, the how much RAM is required and everything here, right? Second one is the object based sizing here. There is a number of objects that are created specific period of time here, right? Example, objects means sales orders, purchase orders, invoices, billings, right? Shipping orders, the production orders that are created in a average on a year, and a yearly how many it will be created. Based upon that, next to 7 years, next to 5 years, how many it will be created. So 100% we can calculate it, then we can get the sizing here, right? We can get the sizing and everything. We will come to know all the information and everything here, right? The sizing output, it will come like when you are doing this calculation through quick sizer tool here. So number of CPUs, number of memory, what is the memory, disk storage, and SAPs and IOPS. So this kind of things will comes here, right? So that is the sizing. Based upon these two methods, we will come to know the, so what is the sizing for here, what is the sizing approach, and so what are the sizing methods we will follow it here. Quick sizer tool. Quick sizer tool is the one of the tool here we will perform the, right? So here hardware sizing, the process will comes like sizing, sizing the hardware, procuring the hardware. So first of all, they will calculate the sizing of hardware. Then once you got the how much is required, then they will procure the hardware. Procure means they will purchase the hardware here, right? So then once we done it here, then OS installation will be done on top of that one. Then we will do the DB and SAP installation on top of that one here, right? And then we will do the post configuration steps and everything here, right? So then post configuration, and then configuring the landscape. It's not only one system, multiple systems we will configuring. So landscape system building and everything here. Then the developing the support packs, nodes, add-ons, kernels, customizations, and scheduling the go live sessions, and finally go live up to starting to ending. We have to be involved here. We have to be involved in these cases here. So then landscape building is done. Then the next step is called the, so then deploying the developments and everything in the systems here. Then once that is done here, so the deployments, the customization here, right? The customization. So once the customization also done, mean changes, then so go live sessions and everything it will be happen. So finally project will go for the live, project will go for the live here, go live activities, then support. So support activities are will be continuous, it's a long running process, continuous process, the support activities, it will be there till the support activities will be there till the business end, support activities will be there till the business end. So which means it's a continuous project. Normally we will be hired for the support project only here. Normally most of the 90% we will be hired for the support project only here, whether you or me or anyone will be hired for the support project here. You will not get chance to work on the implementation projects and everything here. There is a internal teams that they will perform the this kind of activities in the system and everything here, right? These are the things we have to perform in the, so before we go for the installation. So these are the things are very 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 important here, right? And before we go for the implementation of the SAP system here, so everybody need to know some technical specifications when you are working in the SAP system here, which means so SID, what is the instance number, so what is the host name, then what is the application server name, what is the host name, what is the application server name, so what is the computer name, then what is the DB name, so what is the DB server, DB name, DB server, then DB instance, right? So DB server, DB instance, then these are the some technical words, it will come into the when you are working on the SAP, these technical words you should be know here. Then what is the instance, what is the instance here, what is the instance here, right? So here SID means it's a three alphanumeric characters we have to give for the SAP system here. Three alphanumeric characters here. So when you are building the SAP system, you have to provide, we have to provide the, when you are building the SAP system here, so we have to provide the SID means naming convention. Suppose example, when the baby is born, after 3 months or after 21 days, we will give one good name, right? We will give the one good name here. Why? Because for the identification purpose, right? Same as like when you are creating the SAP system, when you are building the SAP system, when you are doing the SAP system, first of all you need to give the SID, system identification. It should be three alphanumeric characters depending upon the product, depending upon the product. Suppose you are installing the ECC, then ECC development, ECC quality, ECC so production, then so ECED, ECC development 1, ECC development 2, ECC development 3. So like that we need to give the SIDs here. So first letter should be the alphabets, not should be the numbers here. It's a alphanumeric characters, but it should be like this, but it should not be like this, E11, so E12 like this we can give it, but it should not be like so 1 EC, then 2 AB something, means number should not come in the first place. That is the main thing here, right? Number should not come in the first place here, right? So that is the so main thing in SID of this one here, right? So instance number means it's a two digits number, 00 to 99, 00 to 99. In between any number you can allocate to the SAP system here. 99 is the reserved for the SAP router, except 99 you can give any number to the here, right? So once we got the name, then immediately we will get the Aadhaar number, identification number, right? The identification name and identification number also here, right? Same as like here also, this is kind of a number here, SAP system, right? Host name means operating system name. So host name means normally the host names, the name will comes under the Linux level. Windows level we will call it as the computer name. Computer name means just it's a Windows level, you are using the Windows computer, the computer name. If you go to the this PC and properties, then your PC also there is a name, there is a name here, that is called the computer name. Your mobile also there is a name, right? So this is called the name here. Mobile also there is a name, this is called the name here, right? So this computer name. So and also same in the Linux also same computer name normally we will call it as the host name. These all are the synonyms. Host name, right? Application server name means, suppose if you install SAP on this Windows OS in this Windows, then this we will call it as the application. Why? Because SAP application server name means this host name is called the, this device name is called the SAP application name. If you install the DB also here, then DB server name is called the this device name. So these all are the synonyms. Okay. So DB server name, DB computer name, application server name, and everything. Instance means the set of services will run. When you install the SAP, the set of services will comes into the picture. So that set of services will run on under the instance, DB instance and SAP instance here. The set of instance collection of these instances are called the one SAP system here, one SAP SID here, right? So these are the some technical words which are very important for the our day to day uses when you are working in the SAP. Normally outside also it's very these technical words are very important here. What is the SID, what is the instance number, what is the host name, what is the application server name, computer name, DB name, instance name. So server, what is the server name, which application server name, DB server name. So there multiple words will come. So only thing is you need to install the, if you install the database on this operating system, this name is called the DB name. This name is called the application server name. Yeah, right. So it should be the 64-bit operating systems, and so it should be the 64-bit operating systems. Then, so what are the what operating systems your SAP will support here? Right, what operating systems your SAP will support here? So here either Windows server editions or Windows server editions or hardware requirements. When it comes to the hardware requirements here, what operating systems it will support? Either Windows or Linux operating systems it will support here, Unix, Linux, AX. So this operating systems SAP will support, right? And RAM, using the quick sizer tool we can calculate the RAM size here. Using the quick sizer tool we can calculate the how much RAM is required for our so SAP systems and everything that will do using the quick sizer tool here. Then so CPU, based upon the RAM size, we can calculate the CPUs also here. We can get the CPUs. In the quick sizer tool, we will get the CPUs. So network and network, how much network we have, network bandwidth is required, and all the information here, right? So storage also you will get as part of the quick sizer tool here. The storage also you will get as part of the quick sizer tool here, right? So Windows Server Edition means Windows 2016 server, Windows 2018, 20, 22. So the server editions, any server edition, you can install the SAP here on top of, right? Not the Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 12. Just only server edition it should be. And Linux operating systems are fine, right? And so RAM size and these things we will get based upon the quick sizer tool and a number of CPUs, network, storage. So based on these things, we will get the how much RAM, how much network, how many CPUs, all the things are required for our SAP installations here, right? So then next we'll start the SAP installations. Our main topic is the SAP installation here, right? What are the installation prerequisites? Means first of all hardware, then operating systems, then RAM, CPUs, network, storage, everything should match it here. Then we will download the softwares, then we will start doing the installations and everything here. Okay, these are the things we have to consider in first place here. Okay, so this is the installation requirement. So installation we can do in the multiple ways. One SAP system we can install in the three ways here. One is the standard installation. In the single host we can install the SAP and DB. This is called the standard. DB on the same host, SAP also on top of this one, we can install it here, right? And one more method is, so one host, one operating system, you can install the SAP, then second operating system you can install the database. So suppose you are the very high customer, then you have the budget to maintain the two operating systems and two operating system maintenance and cost and everything. Then you can go for the this one. You can go for this one here, right? You are the small customer, your startup customer. You don't have the budget, then you can go for the this one here. You can go for this one here, right? So then another deployment option is like a high availability. This is called the standard installation, distributed installation. Then the third one is the high availability mode. Means we can install the SAP and DB high availability mode, DR high availability mode in the SAP, which means SAP means here the some services here, then one more host on the some services here. This is the primary application server. So SAP, when you install the SAP ASS, and so there are the application server will comes under the in the one host ASS, and application server will comes under the two instances will be created. So we can split this one here, right? ASS here, then ERS on here. This is the SAP application servers here, high availability installation here. Then database is on the here. So here what will happen here, this application servers, SAP application servers will connect it here. This one, it will connect to the this one via cluster. So what will happen here, this is the ASCS instance, this is the ERS instance, this is the application server, primary application server, this is the additional application server, AAS. So application server means where actual SAP services will run on here. So you will come to know this topic as well. So then this is the database here. So what will happen here, so here one host, here one host, here one host, here one host, here one host. So and there is a connectivity between the ASCS and ERS. There is a bridge between this both here. There is a bridge between the this both here. So whenever here what will happen, so whenever any failure, suppose this is not working here, immediately the services will fail over to the this node, high availability mode. This is not working, immediately it will come to the here. Means make sure system always should be available, especially for the banking sector systems and finance systems. They will go for the this approach, critical mission critical systems applications, they will go for the this approach here. If suddenly something is happens here, then immediately SAP also will be affected, right? In this operating system, that's fine, but in this operating system something is happened, entire DB and SAP will be impacted. Here something is happened, at least DB is up and running, but here you have the failover will happen. Once it is happen, something is happen in the primary, then immediately the failover happens to the secondary, right? This kind of things will happen into the systems here. This kind of things will happen in the system. That's why three types of scenarios: standard installation, distributed installation, then high availability concept here. High availability concept here. High availability concept, we can install the your SAP system also here. That this is a high availability concept. Then now we need to start the so installation procedures now, right? So that we will do it on the 6:40. Okay, that's we will perform it on the so Monday. Okay, Monday onwards the topics are very very important, installation topics. So that is the very very important. So don't miss the topic, installation topics. Okay, any questions anyone? So I see less members are joined in the group. There are a lot of members, but here less members are joined.
So what is the full form of ESR?
What is the full form of
ESR, that ASCS and ESR.
ERS? ERS.
ERS, okay.
NQ replication server. It will obtain the log table. It will keep the log table whenever any failure happens without impacting the user sessions. Then it will switch the user sessions from primary to secondary.
Okay,
That I
thank you.
will explain it during the installation time. So I will explain it. Don't worry. Just only theoretically, just I given the idea, but the main thing I will explain it. Okay. So